Alright, so in case this goes on YouTube, which I'm not sure, what's up? I'm Jesse. This is a current live stream that is happening right now, and then I was about to go, and it turned into OG songs, and I remembered, hey, I haven't heard the original version of One Winged Angel. So, why not? Let's just do it right now. I'm not sure what to expect. I did remember loving that song, although I did prefer the Advent Children version. This is the original. So, another live stream highlight, hopefully. This is Final Fantasy VII One Winged Angel, OG. There's those drums again from like Dancing Mad. I've got to the point where I can kind of I can tell where it's Nobuo now. I don't remember this part. Oh, Sephiroth. This had to have been so epic the first time you guys heard this. There's a lot of stuff I'm noticing I didn't hear in the first one. I never noticed that, like, dun, dun, dun. That. Wow, the drums are really cool in this song, actually. In this version. This is like what a boss theme should sound like to me. Regardless, like, you're gonna respect this person type of thing. Try not to read the chat. I don't remember this part. I forgot how many actual layers this has. Scary. That big drum in the background. You know what would be really cool to hear? This like a marching band doing this. Oh, that would be so awesome. Please tell me that exists. There's so many layers. It's slower than the other ones, barely. It's like 10 BPM slower. I'm really trying to imagine myself when this came out and like hearing it for the first time. And I see now why like people react the way they do, because it's like, it's so epic. I think the drums might be the highlight of this mix version. This reminds me of Mortal Kombat right here. The percussion is honestly amazing. There's two percussions right now. One over here, one over here. And the other one's going... There's so much going on. Low octave. This is definitely in its own merit. Like, this is pushing some boundaries. Yeah, okay. Original, checked off. I have now heard 3 versions of One Winged Angel. I never noticed how many layers that song has. In 2 aspects of the word. At layers meaning, you know, just how much stuff is going on. But they also layer stuff on top of each other. So like you'll hear one thing and then something else goes over it, but the other stuff, everything just keeps going underneath. I didn't really notice that, I guess, with the other ones. I could kind of hear this one way more clearly. Obviously, it's not a band, so you can hear, like, you don't have like cymbals and stuff washing out everything else. It's more just isolated tracks everywhere, and it kind of brings you this whole new. That's really impressive. Like, it sounds just so isolated yet all together at the same time. So I was hearing stuff for the first time that I didn't hear. Chords. The percussion is actually really impressive in this one because there was like multi-layered percussion. You know, we had the stuff doing like the rolls, and then over here we had like individual snare hits. It wasn't like the same kit at the same time. It was like layered. Everything was just big on it. So I'm trying to imagine now like how big that actually sounded back in the day, because it sounds big now. I can only imagine, you know, back then. That was fun. I'm not going to choose which one's my favorite because I think they all hold their own thing. Advent Children is very very experimental. They did the whole like metal part, which blew me away. Remake was just, you know, high energy and just it felt like Remake was like a almost toned down version of Advent Children, and I hope that's not a hot take. And then this one, it's like apples and oranges. You can't really compare them to those two, but you know, this is like Daddy OG right here. So in its own merit, it's definitely, I can see how it has like the legendary status and why it would be remixed to death and why it's the most known song. I'm pretty sure this is the most famous song in Final Fantasy, right? Like the one. And you can see why, you know, where it has the same elements as like Dancing Mad. You know, it's very like all over the place. It almost sounds like Dancing Mad's like little brother type of thing. But Dancing Mad is more like a long journey with movements. You know, the emphasis is the movements. It clearly stops here, it moves over there, and it goes over here. You know what I mean? This is just more like it's a continuous linear thing, but it has the same kind of like shifts and turns, but without stopping. So in that regard, it has its own flavor, which is easier to consume, and that's probably why it's like the most popular song. And it will make something iconic. So there you go. That was awesome. Thank you, chat, for I would just have the chat here so that you can see them talking, but I think they like this one too. So yeah, it was cool. Live reactions, yay! One Winged Angel original. I like it. I knew I was gonna like it going in, but I was just trying to see mainly if I was to be able to like, okay, is this actually like different enough? Because that's 3 now, and it was. I would say I'm glad I got the contrast, because from Advent to Remake is not that big of a difference. They're similar, but from this to those is a big jump. So, but it was cool because I went back in time. I didn't go forwards. I think last time I went forwards, if I recall correctly. Either way, it was cool. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'm guessing this will go on YouTube, and if not, it's very awkward. But I must now return to my YouTube chat, so I'll see you guys later, YouTube, and take it easy.